I get it, bro. You've been studying this information. You've been working on yourself. You've been trying to become a high value man. You've been following your purpose, but you want to learn the one secret that will attract the woman of your dreams in the effortless way. I get it, man. You don't want to simp, right? You don't want to show so much emotion that you just fall into the category of a yes man. But then you also want to show interest. That way you can actually find the girl that you want. See, at the end of this video, you're going to learn one secret that you can go out there and use so you can actually literally repel the girls that you don't want, that are not interested in you, and attract like a fly to honey of the girls that you do want. So make sure you stay to the end of this video and you can get that secret. So without further ado, let's hop into the intro. Alrighty, what's going on, brother? It is your man DeAndre Saxon back for another video, and I am your big brother. You see, this is the channel for men that want to work on their personal growth when it comes to their dating, when it comes to their friend group, and when it comes to wealth. I'm talking about being the James Bonds of their life. And for those of you that don't know, that watch me for the first time, I built a 7-figure coaching and consulting business at the age of 25 years old as I studied under my mentor, the late, great Bob Proctor. So I've trained thousands of entrepreneurs when it came to rewiring their mind and their self-image so they can perform in business. And some of the things that I've been learning lately that I've been going through as a man at the 6-figure a month level was my dating life. And at the age of 26 now, I think I have some information that can really help you. I've dated hundreds of women. I've done all the stuff what many people want to do when they start making money and associated with women, and I can help you when it comes to that. So let's hop into it. So before we get started, go ahead and why don't you subscribe to the show? If you're watching for the first time, you know, I'm here giving this value away for free because I truly want to serve you at the highest level. And you guys can kind of see my background. It's about to start raining right now. I'm in beautiful Medellin, Colombia. So let's go ahead and let's get this video out before it starts raining. All right. So one secret that you can use that will attract the woman that you want. And here's the key, my brother. It might sound so simple, but it is so key. You know, I've helped many entrepreneurs hit the 6-figure a year business level. And it's the same when it comes to finding that woman that you want. Step number one, and this secret is get very clear on what you want, brother. You see, most of us as men, we don't really know what we want when it comes to our girls. We just think because simply a girl has a fat booty, right, that she qualifies for us. And let me tell you that if that's what you're chasing, if the only prerequisite if the only prerequisite is that she has a nice body and maybe some Instagram followers and she's willing to put out, then I'm gonna tell you, brother, you're gonna be spinning your wheels for a long time. The first secret that you got to do is you got to get clear on what you want, man. You see, whether you want to go out there and you want to earn some money, or whether you want to go out there and earn or have your first 6-figure month, grow a business, or find the girl of your dreams, you got to get clear on what you want. Because here's what's going to happen. Don't click off or anything like that saying, oh, that's so cliche. But no, you have to do this. Step number one, get very clear on what is the woman that you want. You see, what happens then is that when you get very clear on the woman that you want, you're able to say no to everything that is not that woman. And this is a key here. If you really listen to this secret right here, it will save you so much heartache. And the people that are watching, that are going to be watching my video that I love to work with, are the men that are starting to come into some money. You're starting to earn your first $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month. You know, you could be a 6-figure entrepreneur, 7-figure entrepreneur. You might be a man like me, 25, 26 years old, maybe up to 35. You're in a major city like Miami, New York, Los Angeles, Houston, Austin, Texas. And you're seeing these women and you're thinking, man, I'm making money now, right? I have my purpose, but then you're kind of spinning your wheels with the women. And that was me. I've dated hundreds of girls, whether it was here in Colombia or whether it was in Miami or Los Angeles or San Diego. And I kind of kept seeing this cycle. And that cycle was this. Even though I was successful in business, when it came to dating girls, I was successful, I guess you say, at closing the deal in the one-night stand. When it came to consistently finding a girl that actually brought stuff to my table, right? Brought stuff to my table. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You ever meet a girl and like after you're done, you're just like, all right, it's time for you to go, right? Because she brings no other value. And I'm being so honest, and I'm being honest here. Like once you're done, you're just like, get out, because she brings nothing else to the table other than the physical. And once you're done with the physical, it's kind of like there's nothing there mentally, spiritually. You were just there for the physical. I'm talking about attracting a girl that you're not only physically attracted to, but also mentally and spiritually. Am I saying you have to date this woman and make her your girlfriend? No. But having a girl that's consistent while you're going out there and scaling your 6 and 7 figure business and you're on your purpose, it's a fun thing. So step number one in the secret is get very clear on the woman that you want. You got to have these characteristics, not just physical, like, oh, curly hair, big booty, nice lips, Instagram followers or whatever, are putting out. Like, you don't want that. It's yeah, you want to have some physical, but most importantly, what you want to have is personality. Is this woman agreeable? Is she compliant? Is she feminine? Is she adding stuff to your table? It's so funny. I was just on the phone with my grandma, right? My grandma, I got raised with my grandparents. My grandma's Mexican, right? And my grandparents have been married for 50 years. What's the craziest thing? Like, now that I think about it, I have never found a woman that's like my grandma. And as I got off the phone with my grandma earlier, I was like, Grandma, there's not a lot of women like you in today's world. And I will find a woman, or I will attract a woman that is similar to you. And see, my grandma was a homekeeper. She worked for a while, but then the later years while I was in high school, she became a homekeeper, I think is what it's called. And what would happen is she would cook, 2 to 3 meals a day. She would make us breakfast. She would make us dinner every single night. She would cook. She would clean. She was so present. She would do all these little things. She would do the laundry. She would fix our clothes, right? Just like literally took care of us. It got to the point where I became an adult and I was like, all right, Grandma, I love you, but I got to become a man and get out of here. That's why I moved to Miami. But, as I get older as a man and I'm working on myself and I'm making money and I'm developing my mindset, I'm on my purpose, right? I want to attract a woman that's very similar to this. Right? So this is what I want, but what do you want? You see, what will now start to happen in this scenario is when I got very clear on the woman that I do want, any woman that doesn't fit this, I can say no to. And saying no to a woman is very powerful. First off, because most women are not used to being told no. You see, most dudes are simping. If she's got a big booty, they're trying to hit it. And that's okay to an extent, but the people I'm speaking to, brother, who I'm talking to right now as a man, you're making 6 figures. You're making 7 figures. You're on your purpose. You have a high income skill. You're running a business. And every moment that you're investing into another woman or dating another girl or trying to take her home is a moment that you're not working on yourself, is a moment that you're not able to go out there and grow that business, grow that skill and scale to the next level and really work on yourself. So what we want to do is, instead of shooting a shotgun, we want to be more precise with the girls that we're choosing and investing our time in. And let's just say we're going on 1, 2, 3 dates a week, which is totally fine for a man that's running at this caliber. If we're going on like 3, 4, 5 dates a week, you may not be at that 6-figure level, right? Because you're distracted with the girls, right? I'm not here talking to the playboys and stuff. That's a whole, go find another channel. This is for my brothers that are on that 6 and 7 figure level. They're on their purpose. They're making some money. They got some money to blow. They got a nice lifestyle, but then they want to understand the dynamic of the relationship and the quality of the girls they want to date. So now that you got very clear with this, so now you're more of a sniper. And here's the key to this. And here was the kind of a mindset that I had that I almost struggled with for a while, was that, DeAndre, if I start to say no to these girls, that might be easy, right? Easy catch. If she's super easy, like she's just willing to come over, to the crib and stuff like that, that's okay. All right. Some of you might not like what I'm saying, but hey, you know what I'm talking about. But what I'm talking about is the girls that you're going to go out, invest, stop your life to go invest elsewhere. These are the girls you want to be more cautious of, because women are not used to being told no. Any guy will accept them, and especially because so many guys are giving them attention on Instagram and social media. Some girls are posting stuff literally so they can get the heart, eyes, and attentions. Don't be that guy. Be the guy to say no to that girl that you don't want. I personally don't want a girl that's showing her shit off on Instagram and all that, because that's not what I want. That does not attract it to me. Back in the day, maybe 2 years ago, yeah, for a quick fling. But then when you start having, when you have 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 of those flings, this starts to add up over time, brother. You're 27, 35, 27, 26 years old. You're on your purpose, man. You want to be very careful on who you're investing your time with. You see, and here's the cool thing. When you get precise on what you want and you learn this secret, it's like when you say no to everything and you got to stick to it. Here's the key. This is where having faith is. You can see my other videos where I talk about the conscious mind, the subconscious mind. I've trained this for many years now. You see, when you're conscious mind and you choose deliberately what you want, it's like you activate this part of your mind that allows you to find what you're looking for. It's called the reticular activating system. So let's just say you're looking for a woman that's feminine, that's cooperative, that brings something to the table. Maybe she's always there for you, right? Very supportive. She brings a lot more to the table. And you choose her and you find her And when you say no to everything that's not that, your subconscious mind will literally attract those people. Because by saying no to what you don't want, you're saying yes to what you do want. And you have to hold your vision and hold faith that the girl that you do want is there. And out of nowhere, she will appear. In another video, we'll talk about where to actually find the girl of your dreams that you want to attract, once you get very clear on what you want. But all we have to know is that she's out there. And by saying no, the universe is literally like an order taker. And by saying no to this and no to this and no to the girl that's in the streets, no to the girl that's posting provocative on Instagram, no to the girl that's always late to the date, no to the girl who gave it up on the first night, no to the girl who's lazy, doesn't do anything. You've been seeing her for 2-3 weeks. She doesn't do anything, cook or clean for you or help you or support you, do anything she expects from you. No to the girl you took on an expensive date and you're just running and spinning your wheels, right? And when you start to say no to these girls, not only will you save your time and you hold faith that, hey, the girl that I want is out there. And as long as I keep clearing what I want, she will appear. What will happen is by saying no, 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 the universe will bring it to you and say yes. And here it is that you want. Exactly the list that you gave. One of the things I learned about in self-discipline is not the ability to say yes. Right? So, for example, let's just say self-discipline when it comes to eating right. It's not self-discipline, not the ability to say yes to the carrots and yes to the green smoothie. It's the ability to say no. That's what self-discipline is. Getting so clear in a vision of what you want your body to look like that you can say no to the cheeseburger, no to skipping the gym, no to the beer and alcohol, no to these things because you have a clear vision. And anything that's not in alignment with this vision, you can say no to it. That's self-discipline. It's not the ability to say yes and go out there and wake up early and force yourself to go to the gym and force yourself. No, because force negates and you'll stop doing it. Same thing in this scenario. We can teach you and I can share all this stuff that I learned with you, but without having that clear vision, brother, you can't say no. You can't say no to the girls that are for the streets. If you want that, then this is not the channel. This is not the one hook up and trying to have all this crazy stuff. This is for my brothers that are on their purpose. They're making money. They're in a major city and they want to attract a good quality girl. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be for a girlfriend or for a wife, but they want to have a solid girl in their rotation, maybe 1 or 2, 3 girls in their rotation that are actually solid and add to their table as they're growing out there and growing their business and being the James Bond of their life. Yeah. All right, guys. So that is the video. Make sure you subscribe below, hit that like button, hit that notification, because the content I'm coming out with now is all going to be about what I said: dating, relationships when it comes to women, relationships when it comes to building your mastermind partner. Because, brother, you're starting to make more money now. You got to start hanging out with friends that are at and above your level. Where do you find them? How do you socialize with them? How do you become valuable to these mastermind partners? And then how do you go out there and how do you start to make money, keep money, invest money in the right way? All the stuff that you need to do to get to the 7-figure level and be a badass James Bond like you are. That's what we're here for. Subscribe. See you guys later. Boom. DeAndre Saxon is out.